Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Drilled in low. Threads one in. Zanetti. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now he's off and running. Panama look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
That's an imaginative pass. Lovely feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Baresi with the clearance. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Burak Yilmaz. And he's had it nicked away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Burak Yilmaz.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Palmer. Pinches it off him. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Kawait aku. Cuba tengok zaman.
And he's had a hit!
Tahu tak?
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was
First
well
up tu,
placed to
kaki
deal with
tu,
that.
Kau tengok, ada tak? Tak eh?
Panama are looking to go forward now. Godoy.
Game apa? Game e-football.
0-0
Kan?
still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's having a shot! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Cuba kau komen, Mak.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Godoy. Now, what about a counter-attack? Beckham.
Hey, Jingo.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start
Hey,
taking
Jingo, kau
risks.
cuba
They may well be
cuba
happy
kau
just
tengok
to
dekat
level
YT
this.
aku ada tak? Aku tengah live. Tak, YT aku. Nak test ni. Ada live ke? Ada live.
Now, that looks a decent ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Panama
Football
clearly
mana
didn't
pula,
help themselves by
Lupa.
telegraphing that one.
YT,
It was
YT aku,
always going to
YT
be
aku. Kau
intercepted.
tengok, ada tak? Aku live. Dia keluar juga.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down,
Kau
keep
tengok kat
battling
story
away,
tu,
and
kau tengok kat
eventually
story aku.
things might change for you.
Kat SB aku. Kau sub kat situ. Ya.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely goes for a shot! He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to
Yeah,
how
block
badly
of
they
you
want to
got
win
right.
this.
And this is Cruyff.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the number on the board is 3. That's a super give and go. Chance! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but
3. Atas ni kat YT.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger full positions can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be...
Real chance! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Eman,
So
kena
the
tengok dulu
game's
mak kat
first
YT aku.
significant moment, and it's come earlier
Buka
than
tengok.
perhaps we
Buka
anticipated.
komen. Boleh tak? Buka komen.
Pele
YT aku mak, YT aku. Buka
tries to
komen.
play it through. Caught offside that time.
Buka kat aku punya SB. Kat link aku tu SB, kau tekau sub.
GP gi aku masuk collect je.
Kat gi aku masuk. Okay, baik. Sebab aku nak tahu, aku tak boleh tengok view lah dekat YT ni. Sebab aku tak tahu macam mana. Aku kena tengok, kena setting balik, kena godik-godik balik. So aku tengah cari macam mana nak.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Burak Yilmaz.
Ah, leh ngok view.
Rijkaard
Silap
is
aku bola.
always looking to break lines.
Kat YT tapi aku
Played
kena,
into space
kena
out
tengok
wide.
kot, kena setting kot. Sebab aku pakai OBS ni. So
Well,
aku
he certainly
tengah
wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. And it's Palmer. Park Ji-sung. Now who's going to be first to this? Shaw Linton. Now it's João Pedro. Douglas Luiz. And that has been slung wide. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work...
Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Joe Linton. Oh, that was vital. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play. Savinho! It's loose and... Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's João Pedro. This looks promising. Now, what about this cross?
Dia.
Danilo.
Kecil.
And that is a little undercooked. Park Ji-sung. Pele. And it's Palmer. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Out to the right. Now it's Savinho. Oh, that's nice. He's in space and looking for options. Pings in across. And he's taking no chances there. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Beckham tries to thread one through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Carlos Augusto. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Gabriel. And it's Marquinhos. That's a good ball out wide. Beckham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's through here. Great ball and he's in here. And a chance! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Pasal kena setting balik ah. Tengok balik ah.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to...
He's having a shot! Beckham. For Palmer. Pele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.